Mr. Carlsen won game number 4. The total score is 2.5, 1.5, and world champion Uzbekistan. And third place and 2 bronze medals will go to Arjun Erigashi, India, and Fabiano Caruana, USA.
Congratulations. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Mr. Carlsen, congratulations.
No, please.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Hospitality var. Hospitality and guarantee.
We're going here.
First.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening again, and welcome to the final closing press conference of the 2025 FIDE World Blitz Chess Championships, and obviously this is also the closing ceremony of the closing press conference of the entire event, the World Blitz. Thank you so much for being with us over these 5 days, and this evening we have new and old Blitz champions. To my right, this is Aditya Sur Roy, who won her 3rd Blitz championship title. Congratulations. And to my left, Magnus Carlsen, who won his 8th World Blitz crown. 9th. So where was your 6th? So you and I cannot count all of them. So it's great. We are here to celebrate chess and to celebrate what has been truly a great event. So Aditya, I'll start with you. Congratulations once again. You won your 3rd Blitz crown. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm feeling very happy because when I came here, my main goal was to qualify to the candidates in the FIDE circuit, but also, of course, I want to win my 3rd title, and I'm very happy that I did it.
What was harder? What was hardest? To win it for the first time, to defend it, or now to say to yourself, I can do it again next year?
I think the 3rd time was for me harder because also the format has changed and you need to play matches. So yeah, I think this one was the hardest.
Magnus, do you know, after 9 crowns, how hard was it?
Yeah, this was definitely one of my tougher ones. I wasn't doing a lot of things right the first 14 rounds. My pace was too slow, and I generally could not keep my cool in time trouble, which is pretty bad combination when you're playing playing slowly. Then things turned a bit, and I won a couple of games, and I started to feel a little bit better, and then I beat Maxim in the penultimate round, I think, played fairly good, and at that point I had a few wins under my belt and I was starting to feel a bit better. And then once we got to the knockouts, I thought, well, I should really try and enjoy this, because didn't necessarily expect to be there. And it was very, very tough, and obviously, as everybody saw, it could have gone differently. But nevertheless, I felt that I was somewhat playing with house money at that time. Obviously, incredibly tough, but the Blitz Championship is really important to me, since it's one of my favorite formats to play. It may not always look that way, but I really enjoy the challenge, and since it's so many rounds and now knockouts as well, it just makes it very, very challenging and very satisfying to win. So very, very, very tough event, but super happy that I managed to at some point defy the odds and come back.
Do you feel it's getting tougher after many events as you progress?
Not necessarily. I don't think I'm getting worse compared to my opponents. So, but I think the Rapid is a little bit different of an event, because I don't kind of expect to win it in the same way. But I did feel here that the Blitz is mine to lose. That since it's a lot of rounds, 19 and 4 qualified, I thought I would really need to play subpar in order not to make it, which almost happened. But so the pressure I put on myself with that sometimes can make it harder. But apart from that, I don't think I've gotten markedly worse at speech, that's for sure.
Thank you very much. We'll now open the floor to questions. Please tell us where you're from, what your question is, and let's be on topic as much as possible. What should we start? Gentleman to the left, please.
I'm Magnus, and congratulations to your 9th Blitz title, overall 20th world title. And so if you have to give rank to your toughest title, where you will keep this one? And my second question is, against Aditya Sur Roy's second game in night and game, suddenly you look into the camera and smile. What happened that moment?
Good question, thank you.
I think what happened in that second game was testament to the fact that I was enjoying it a bit at that time, and I kind of had the calm to realize, well, now I'm winning, and you shouldn't give me this chance. Whereas in a lot of other games, it was just like an absolute blur. In terms of toughest titles overall, I think my toughest title still is the 2016 Classical World Championship. But if you're talking purely Blitz titles, it's probably this one, and then 2017 when I had to dig out of a really, really deep hole after the first day. But it feels good, and I don't think I ever looked particularly likely to win the event. But as long as I'm not mathematically eliminated, then ruling me out is probably not a good idea.
Thank you very much. Next question, gentleman over there, please.
From NRK Norway. You said that you were thanking your family and that meant a lot to you. What will you and your family do the next days and weeks to celebrate and maybe calm down?
I think that is a family matter, but I can say that we will stay in Doha a couple of days have a little vacation. Yeah.
Thank you. Next question. Somewhere, before someone raises a question. Okay, yes, gentleman over there, and then we'll go to you.
Christopher from Indie Chess. Magnus, you've said yourself that you think Gary Kasparov has had a greater chess career than you thus far. You've now won 20 World Championship events, and with all due respect to Gary Kasparov, what, if anything, would it take to convince you that Magnus Carlsen has had the greatest chess career of all time?
Just let me enjoy the title. I mean, I think other people can take that debate rather than me. But Gary has had an absolutely amazing career, and I'm mostly concerned with what is happening right now. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much. Just, Bibisarak, how will you enjoy your victory and the coming days? How will you relax?
Yeah, I also will stay in Doha for a couple of days and we'll have some rest, and then I need to preparing with my coach for the vegan day.
So obviously the secret is to pre-plan your stay in Doha. So obviously who planned to stay in Doha was determined to have to win. Okay, very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next question. Yes, please.
In the game for Total Chess. So again, you are World Blitz Champion. Now we have this new World Championship, Total Chess. What do you think about the title combining all formats?
I very much applaud the effort by FIDE to make shorter classical games rated, and we will see what will come off the total World Championship. But I've advocated for a long time for a format that kind of tests you in every in a lot of time controls, and I think it's great initiative.
21st title?
I think there will be only a pilot next year. So.
Yeah, 27.
We'll see though.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, gentleman over there, please.
Question to Bibisarak is, what was more important today, candidates qualification or World Blitz title? Congrats on your third title. And question to Magnus, 2017 you are put a pick with 10 fingers as 10th World Championship title. How do you plan to post or share it with the social media?
Thank you. Bibisarak, please.
I think for me it was more important to qualify because I have so many chances this year from the Grand Prix, from the Grand Series. So I really want to qualify, but also, of course, I want to win this championship. But I think candidate was a little bit more important than title.
Well, I did this thing a couple of years ago when I'm gonna need more hands. So, look, that's all well and good. I don't really know. I'm just really happy with how it turned out here. Like, it wasn't a straightforward decision to play here at all, but I thought when I did decide to play, I should give it my very, very best, and I felt like I did, and it's very, very gratifying to pull out both titles. I've probably overperformed a little bit in the last few. I don't think winning both should be considered the norm, but sometimes the numbers don't lie.
Fair enough. Thank you. Okay, we're going to be up slowly. Just as we, sorry, go ahead, please. Gentleman over there.
Congratulations, Magnus, for your 20th World title. This is Shahi from ChessBase India. My first question is, which game or match did you enjoy the most? And among many tournaments you have won this year, you have won Grand Cafe Freestyle Open and World Blitz, which are like almost to an open event where you can face various challenges. As you mentioned that you like a lot of challenges, so in the future would you be open to playing more open events where you get to play against newer opponents compared to other top players whom you face repeatedly?
Well, I'm winning these big open events every year in the World Blitz. I don't know. Don't know what else to don't know what else to do, but yeah, it's been a really good year overall. Capping it off here, so it feels great. And what's to come next year? What events I'm playing? I don't know. I will probably play. A lot of the same things as last year, and then probably at least 2, but maybe 3 classical tournaments, and that is a lot for me. So I'm looking forward to that challenge as well.
And just to start with you, what was the most difficult game for you here?
Actually, I don't know. I think the last 2 games in the Swiss format, because I was tired. I won 6 games in a row, and I had very good chances to qualify, but then I lost to Valentina Gomina, and in the last game I played terrible against Ivanovic, and at some moment I can lose a piece, but I managed to do it again. I think this was 2 difficult games, because the semi-final and final was under my control.
Okay, very good. Let me just one thing as we wrap up. Magnus, in the opening press conference, you said that in order to win, you need to be optimistic, but also a little bit delusional. Where is the limit of being delusional? Because obviously you managed to come back here in the Blitz again after your pieces slipped from your hand twice, and one had to be very much optimistic to achieve what you achieved. So where is that limit of delusional? How would you define it?
I mean, I needed to score 4.5 points out of 5. It's unlikely, but not like super unlikely. My main concern was that I was not feeling it. I wasn't performing very well. But yeah, I didn't think very much about my chances to qualify when things were looking bad. Like, I mean, looking at the table when I'm 17th or whatever doesn't make a lot of sense. What matters is what happens in the end. But I would say that I wasn't. Yeah, let's say I wasn't very optimistic after the first game today. Not because I didn't think that I'm capable of scoring 4.5 out of 5, but just because, yeah, the way that I played, the way that I was playing, there was very little indication that I was going to pull off something.
Thank you. And just finally, Sarah, to you, 3 Blitz crowns now, other crowns. You're already thinking, are you going to be more in the celebratory mood, or are you going to be more in the mood of preparing? Because you already said a few days rest and then fully preparing. Can a person in your position truly unwind and relax? Or do you have to always be thinking of chess?
Yeah, I will try to relax, but also I need to start thinking about preparation, because until 1st February and after 2-3 days I need to start work again. So yeah, February is my birthday, and I hope I will have rest there.
Okay, well, great. Good luck with all
Thank
that.
you.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks. Oh, sorry.
Can I ask one final question?
Final,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Baby Sarah, Magnus, congratulations. You both had a great year.
Magnus, Grenke, Clutch Chess, Paris Freestyle, then Freestyle Tour, now double crown in Rapid and Blitz, and you are a father in 2025, an amazing year. Which is your most special moment, if you can share from the year?
Yeah, I think number 1 and 2, I don't really want to rank was getting married and becoming a father, and everything else was a bit up and down, but yeah, of course. I think like my most special performance chess-wise was the Grand Cave Freestyle Open, making 9 out of 9. But yeah, of course this is very fresh in memory. But thank you for asking the question, because it's a lot of fun to look back on.
Thank you, Magnus. Thank you, Visara.
Thank you, everyone, and all the best in the year. Thank you so much.